here, back with another match preview. It's for the Aldershot game. It's a real chance for us to bounce back after our thumping to Barrow on Saturday. It's at Aldershot's place, so it's the recreation ground. Holds 7,100, so it's not a huge stadium. It's about 2,000 seats, so not huge really. It's about 150 miles away. It seems to, in and around, be similar distances for the last few previews we've done now. It's about a 3-hour drive, so 6-hour round journey again, another long journey.
Yeah, as George said, it's a chance to bounce back. Not sitting 9th on 31 points, Aldershot 19th on 22 points. Now, as always, if we look at the last 5 games in all competitions, Notts have 2 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses. Obviously, the most recent was the absolute hammering at Meadow Lane we took. Awful performance. But that's the same said for Aldershot. They got thumped 6-1, didn't they, by Dagenham. 4-0 down at half time, 6-0 before they even got a sniff of goal, and absolutely hammered by Dagenham and Redbridge, who aren't the best team in the league. At least we've been beaten by Barrow, who are top now, aren't they?
Yep.
So their last 5, they've won 1, drawn 1, lost 3. A few things to note. They are not doing too bad defensively. Conceded 30. There's some teams around there, 37, 40, 36. It's the attack, isn't it, where they're really struggling. So only 20 goals this season. Only Chorley have scored fewer goals, and Chorley are bottom of the league. So that says it all, really. They're just really struggling. And when we get into the players to watch, I mean, it's evident that where the lack of goals are.
Yeah, definitely.
Nightmare.
Yeah, so moving on to players to watch. We're going to go straight in. That's a bit of a funny one, this, isn't it? Robbie Tinkler. He's a defensive mid who came through at Middlesbrough, and they signed him from Gateshead at the start of this season. So he's definitely going to be, a player who's looking to make a difference in the game, isn't he?
Interesting they got him from Gateshead, isn't it? Because Aldershot obviously finished bottom last season, were relegated, and then Gateshead obviously got into financial troubles, and that's how Aldershot got their place back in the league. But yeah, interesting that they've got a player from there. So moving on, we've got Ethan Chiseler, so midfielder. Now, they signed him from Met Police, and he's a top scorer with 4 goals from midfield. So, a midfield with 4 goals is decent, but he's the only player we can pick out for goal scorers.
Yeah.
Don't know too much about him, but he seems to be playing well this season consistently. He seems to be one of their best performers. So
strange one though, isn't it? Because even at the Met Police, I think he played less than 10 games.
Yeah, that's what it seems to say. And a bit of a different one. We've gone for players to watch, and it's all of their strikers, because this is obviously not so going to concede to a striker, but they've got 4 goals combined all season, and I know some are injured, but they do have like 5 strikers on the roster, so they've scored 4 all season combined.
It's not a very good ratio, is it?
It's terrible.
You got less goals than you got strikers.
Yeah.
At this point of the season.
But that being said, we are Notts County, and we will concede
probably 4 goals.
Probably 4 goals to their strikers. So we've got to watch out for all their strikers, because
they're going to be looking for a goal, aren't they? Pretty much.
They are, but I'm mind blown how they combined they've scored that many.
Yeah, it's poor. Moving on to team news now. Happily enough, there's not really much in the way of injuries.
It's the same every week now.
Yeah, so obviously O'Brien oddly mentioned that he's back in training. Not as much in the main parts of training where there's like harsh contact and stuff, but he's back in training and he's hoping to be back in a couple of weeks. So yeah, that's all we've got really.
Nice to have a time frame, because we've been in the dark really about it, but 2 weeks.
We need him.
We do.
We need him back.
Now the lineup. Obviously, after taking an absolute thumping, we're going to change a few things, aren't we?
Yeah.
We've kept majority of the same lineup, but we're gonna mix it up. So Slocum in goal. He still played well. He got the 1-on-1 save. Couldn't do anything really about the goals. Left back. It's got to be Bakayoko.
Yeah.
Has to be.
McCrory had a poor game, didn't he?
Very
Against Barrow. I think Bakayoko will be. I think he'll take it very personally when if he doesn't start.
And he'll take his chance.
Yeah.
Especially against a team that conceded 6, when McCrory was attacking wise terrible. Bakayoko, I think he'll be decent. Going to centre back.
I think keep it the same. Rollinson.
Okay.
And Turner. I think obviously maybe threat that Lacey's going to drop in if you know, pick it up, but keep it.
I agree. I keep Rawlinson and Turner purely because I don't think Lacey's fully match fit yet. Played 60 minutes behind closed doors, didn't he? But if he was more fit, I'll drop him in for Rawlinson personally. But I think at the minute we've got to keep those two at centre back. Sure. Right back.
I'm going to go Kelly Evans.
I'm going Kelly Evans.
Yeah, change it a bit. You know, give him a chance because at the start of the season he was playing well, and he had that injury, and he's not really seemed to come back from it, has he? So
no.
I'd like to see him given a chance. I do like Brinley, but another player that didn't really perform too well against Barrow.
No, exactly. We'll go on ahead of Brinley. Then we'll go right midfield.
Enzio.
Enzio is terrible.
I think as well, if he nicks a goal in this game, his confidence will go back up because I think he'll be probably a bit of an all-time low because you could maybe say 2 of the goals were his fault, but we'll move on from it because he scored a lot for us this season.
Definitely, yeah. You know? So Enzio, he comes in because he's a player that can make things happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I do think Enzio on low confidence is a dangerous player to have on your own team because low on confidence it's like playing with 10. So he needs to start the game well.
Moving on to the middle though, obviously we've changed things here, haven't we? Because it's not been working, has it?
Yeah.
Want to go ahead?
Booty.
Yeah.
In central midfield, he had the creativity. We had no creativity, no link to the striker's ball, long balls, and if Wootton didn't take it down his chest, then there was nothing. So it's got to be Booty in central midfield for me. And who are we pairing him with?
Doyle. Now, a lot of people seem to think this partnership doesn't work in the middle, but I completely disagree. I think Doyle knows how to work with an attacking midfielder, whereas when he's playing with the likes of defensive midfielders such as Rose, it doesn't seem to work that well.
When he's playing with an anonymous midfielder like Rose was the other day.
Yeah,
just
like he has been for the last few games.
Yeah, well, I think Doyle and Booty. Now left midfield, I'm gonna jump straight in. Osborne. Yeah, straight in.
Yeah. Someone was saying after he scored that goal, I think it was Bournemouth, might be wrong. I think he's had like 60 minutes or something.
Shocking.
He's not played much, and he's a hungry player. And you know he really gives his all, so I'd like to see him given a start.
If he can't get in the team after that 4-0 thumping, I've really
3-0.
Sorry, 3-0. I really feel for him. Like, what's he got to do?
I know, yeah.
Shields isn't playing very well. Booty can't play out wide again. It's got to be Osborne.
Yeah.
Strikers?
I can't really change the strike force for me because you can't change Wootton. And you can't change Thomas because against Barrow is our best player, man of the match for me. So, would you disagree?
Yeah, agreed.
You agreed, yeah?
Agreed, yeah. They didn't have anything to work off.
Yeah.
Wootton or Thomas, so they start again for me. Dennis didn't have enough time to do anything. Tyson, he's not going to start Tyson.
What man seeing him though, you know? Because I think he's such a high pressure player, isn't he, Tyson? And it does work well in this league, I think.
Score prediction.
I can see us being a draw, you know.
I'm going 1-1. I'm exactly 1-1. They're going to be fuming after a 6-1 defeat. They're not going to be embarrassed again.
It's going to be similar mentalities from both teams where we've just both taken a bit of a thumping and we're going to be looking to bounce back.
Yeah, well it could be the other way and scared to lose again. You never know how the game's going to go. I'm
football.
Going 1-1 and Booty.
I'm going to go 1-1 Doyle.
Okay.
Change it up a bit.
Right. So there are predictions, our predicted lineup. As always, drop them in the comment section below. Your lineup, your score prediction. Safe travels to the fans going because it is a long way. Dedication in the cold weather that's coming. So safe travels and thanks for watching.